What up, Long Beach? Excuse me, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. Had to catch my breath there. This is Mike, and this Moore League Cross Country video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company. We were among the trees once again, as we are every early October here at El Dorado Park for the start of the Moore League Cross Country season. One of our favorite traditions every year, and ain't no stopping them now. The Long Beach Poly Cross Country team, boys and girls, looking to continue their historic run of dominance. But as always, we've got some talented runners across all 7 of the Moore League schools. They're going to get going, and I'm going to try and strike the balance between getting a good shot and not knocking anyone over. Milliken running the hurry-up offense, getting out fast in front. This is kind of a way maybe to try and pull the talented Poly team out of their comfort zone and stretch them out, make them run a little harder early on than they wanted to. But Poly, an experienced team, even though they're young, and not going to fall for that. 3 Jackrabbits pushing up to the top halfway through this race. That's Milliken's Jaime Cortez, trying to be Cortez the Conqueror, is going to stick with the Poly pack. And we're at El Dorado Park. You can see paddle boats, some nice relaxing times just over there, but not for these kids. They're out here working hard. Fortunately, just a day before this huge heat wave is supposed to come back down on Long Beach, so actually lovely conditions for running today, but still a lot of work from the Moore Leaguers. Hugo Novoa, the sophomore, a time of 15:39, is going to win this race. He won it as a freshman last year. Gian Delphine is going to take second, and then Poly's Colby Penn just gets Hector Peralta of Lakewood right there. Ken Rivero, the top finisher from Wilson, going to be followed by Jaleel Norwood of Lakewood, Connor Ragland from Poly, Cortez from Milliken, Nick Nelson, and Mark Rodriguez of Wilson. And here you can take a look at the top 30 finishers from the Moore League. This is the only sport where you're ever going to see this. Competitors right before the match starts are going to step out of the way to let a minivan pass through on the playing surface. Jackrabbits hoping for a picture-perfect year. Could be the first Poly girls team to make it to state, and that is their goal as we get the 2014 season for the girls underway here at El Dorado. This time, no one going out fast trying to stretch Poly out. It's a huge Jackrabbits pack out front, kicking asphalt, as the sign says. 2 of the youngsters pull away here as we make the halfway point. Melissa Tanaka, a sophomore, she won here last year, and freshman Leslie Diaz are the 2 who are out front for Poly. And it's Tanaka and Diaz again, and you can just look at how big this lead is as they cross that bridge over there just before the 2-mile marker. Several seconds between them and the next Poly runner, that's Sarah Hernandez from Lakewood, who's keeping up and breaking up the Poly sweep up at the top. And you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong. No, those are actually just the fresh soft team. The Poly team is big, but not that big. Tanaka, she's going to win back-to-back years just like Novoa does. 17:56 time, just 4 seconds off the course record. And that's Diaz, the freshman, 18:01, followed by Brenda Rosales and a 4th Poly finisher, Pamela Tran, before we see another school. It is, as I mentioned, going to be Hernandez from Lakewood, but Poly. 7 of the top 8 finishers on the girls' side, very dominant, as Lauren Filippo, Julianne Dowds, and Olivia Gleason are going to round out the top finishers for the Jackrabbits. Here as well, you can take a look at the top 30 finishers on the girls' side, and believe it or not, we are just getting going here with the Moore League Cross Country season. Very excited. I'm going to have to hit the gym and try and do some cardio to get ready for Signal Hill in 2 weeks. Thanks again to our sponsors, Naples Rib Company and Papalucci's, both putting the Eat in 2nd Street. Like we said, be back here in 2 weeks for the second Moore League meet, Hilltop Park in Signal Hill.